for sure.
Cool. Well, let's get this party started because I'm sure that there's no shortage of praise, and it looks like we're going to have a big call today. So I want to start first by praising Ahmad and Heather for the incredible work in sourcing applicants. We are getting to the point where it's like, oh no, we have too many people. That's a magical place to be. And of course, we're not totally there yet, but it still feels really good. So thank you guys so much. Also, I want to praise Mitch for all the behind-the-scenes DAO work. It's just out of this world, and I don't know what we'd do without you, man. I want to praise Suga for the great work on getting those forum posts up. So glad to see the content for all the talks at ETH Denver get unleashed. I want to praise Santi for diving into all the NFT project management. The impact is already felt, and I love the forum posts on poignant art. I want to praise Lauren, of course, for all the work she does around the Twitter and the give economy management, and it's just unstoppable. I don't know where you find the time. I want to praise Melody, Rainer, and Claire and Ben's in the Connect working group. So much progress being made there, and it's really powerful. And I don't think I have a timer. Actually, I just realized. Does anyone want to time this? I know, Heather, you did an amazing job last time. Oh, you're muted, Heather, if you're...
Yes, I can do it.
Yes! Okay, I want to praise Heather for timing us, and I'll pass it to you to start, Heather.
All right, so I'm timing myself. So I would like to thank Ahmad for holding it down while I was at an in-person conference, was doing still a lot of sourcing, interviews, leading the Connect group. I'd like to thank Pavle. He was in person and trying to help recruit devs and introducing me to a ton of people. I want to thank Mitch for still leading the quantifiers group and being patient for me for not being able to do it this week or past week. And oh gosh, it looks like I'm out of time, so I will continue this on the channel. And I will pass it to Todd, because Todd looks new and I haven't met him yet.
Hey everyone, yep, I am new. Yeah, praise goes to Griff, for Shell, Lauren, Mo, Ahmad for the onboarding and welcome to the community. And I think that's it. Yeah, really excited to learn more and get to know all of you. I will pass it to Ahmad.
All right, awesome. Nice to be here. Hi, everyone. How's it going? So I'd like to praise Monique for all of his great PM work and helping us build better processes. I'd like to praise Rodri for all of his great design work. He always works really quickly and very high quality, so thanks for that. You're awesome. Thanks to Lauren for her work on Twitter and, of course, all of the comm stuff. Praise Todd for joining in, the Heather for all of her support on the processes that we're building. And I think those are the main ones. If I think of any others, I'll put them on the chat. Let me pass it on to Melody.
Yes, I want to praise Monique and other dev team members to design the new flow for project sign-off for feedback. And I want to praise Nicola for doing such a great job in verification. And I want to praise Kotabi for the great suggestion of Project Social Office Hour. I want to praise Clara and Rainer for continued mentoring and collaboration. I want to praise Danny for her insights and contribution to help the Connect group, helping projects. And I want to praise Giant Kin for always being there with silent support. And I want to praise Ahmad for guiding the Connect group and helping us set up the workflow. And I want to praise Griff and Lauren for continued guidance. And I want to pass it to Danny.
Okay, I'm still working on praise. But let's see. I want to make sure I praise Melody, Ahmad, Claire, Kotabi, and Rainer for amazing work coming in to really look at how to support the projects and nonprofit side of the house. I want to thank Shell and Mitch both for amazing work on the HR side of things, getting the work agreements and documents cleaned up. I want to thank Lauren and Griff for the amazing work, just continually explaining things in ways that make sense to people who are really new to this whole gig economy thing. I can always find something you've written that makes sense for people. And I want to praise the whole dev team. I keep seeing things improving, and every time I report any challenge at all, it's immediately fixed. Super grateful to you guys. To Nicola, also praise Nicola for her work doing project verification.
All right,
really
it's been 45 seconds. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
Time to pass.
Up and on to Matteo.
Hey guys, GM, happy to see you all. So much praise to give this week. I want to praise Sam for his support on the Give Power smart contracts. I want to praise Lauren and Griff for being excellent leaders and working even though they have some emergencies at home. I want to praise Mitch for just being amazing, man. You are so great. I want to praise Freshell for handling the payments so effectively and before time. I want to praise Amin for taking some time away on vacation. Very well deserved. I want to praise Mosaidi for taking the responsibility on the Give Power designs and working so hard on that. I want to praise all the Middle East team that got to retreat physically this week. So jealous of you guys. I want to meet you all eventually. And yeah, I think that's it. I want to praise Santi for the project management on the NFTs and everything related to that. In Giveth is going to be really cool.
It's time.
Yeah, I'll pass it to Santi.
Thank you, Matteo. I want to praise Griff, Freshell, and Lauren for just onboarding me, helping me when I landed. I want to praise Matteo for showing his interest in the NFT projects. And I want to praise the known faces like Suga and Mitch, which is a pleasure to see again after a few months. And I'll pass it to Rainer.
Can you hear me? Yeah. I want to praise Melody and Claire for continued discussion on outreach strategy to the nonprofit world. I want to praise Lauren for a great background on Give Power and project ranking ideas. And I want to praise Freshell for great finance and payroll support. And I'd love to hand over to Freshell. Have you gone already?
Everyone. So I want to praise Mitch for being such an amazing DAO steward and for making sure that we get votes out despite having technical issues. And Mitch again for pioneering the upgraded HR process by posting his real proposal in the forum. I want to praise Danny for handling my Giveth contract verification document. Rory for the really awesome collage of our pics in the Giveth About Us page. You guys should check that out. And Ashley for giving me admin access to the Notion doc. And I'll pass it to Ashley.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. Can you hear me? Yay, it's so good to see you. I don't really know what's going on. I want to praise all of you for being amazing while I'm not there. And just wanted to kind of check in and get caught up and see all of your faces. So I will pass it on to, I'm going to guess, Danny.
Nope. Danny already went. I can pass it for you though. Let's throw it to Brody Sattva. Brody Sattva, do you have any praise to dish?
Yeah, I'll dish praise to Jelly Royale for convincing me to get up early enough to come to this meeting, and for continuing to provide support on the pen testing side of things. And that's it. And I'll pass. Who hasn't gone yet?
Oh, you got to gamble.
Oh, gotta gamble. I'll go with Lauren.
Yeah. Sorry. Griff's blaming me for cheating. I want to praise, oh my God, I want to praise so many people. My praise is all lost. I want to praise Sim for the long Giveth chat. I want to praise Matteo Mohammed Amin for last minute crunching to get V2 rewards out. I want to praise Mitch for pushing giveback votes through and coordinating the UniV3 rewards distribution. I want to praise Todd for taking on awesome tasks and Give Power and comms and joining the team strong. I want to praise Rochelle for pushing out payments and coordinating all the buddy things. I want to praise Danny for leading the Gov call this week, getting active in the Discord support channel. I want to praise Sherrick for great updates to the Give economy side. Have you guys seen it? There's a video now. I want to praise Sem for being awesome, efficient, productive communicator communicative and great on Give Power smart contracts. I want to praise Griff for having great ideas and advice across the Giveth ecosystem. I want to praise Vishnu from Gitcoin for joining the Give Economy Research Call and creating more of a collaboration family vibe. I want to praise Willie for jumping on a panel for Intro to DAOs. I want to praise Ahmad for great HR resources, communicating clearly. Is Heather talking?
Time. You're so difficult to interrupt, but it's time.
I was going to praise you, Heather, for being so good at timekeeping. Let me see. I'll pass it to Nicola.
Nicola, are you there? Oh no. Let's throw it to Carlos.
Thanks. Hey everyone. Good to see you. Yeah, I have a lot of praise to give for Mohammed for really showing me how to do some boilerplates for new projects. Also, the dev team is amazing. Mateo, Cherry, Kamin, Mo, Ali Reza, Moshe Hab, Toraf, Pedro. Really amazing team. I'd like to praise Amin for taking time off, Nicole and Melody for handling all the project verifications, Monique for being a great PM, Mitch for always testing issues and putting new ones for us to fix, Moshe Hab for handling some Python scripts he was writing, Giant King for the two-factor authentication, Miss Jean for also finding issues, Grief for all your ideas on handling the next steps in the
45 seconds
change.
already.
And that's it, yeah. I'll pass it to Todd. Have you gone? Yeah.
I have gone. Thanks.
Let's see, Suga.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. So happy to see you all. I'm going to be giving some praise. Okay, so I have been paying attention. I would like to praise Ahmad and Heather for managing newbies. I'd like to praise Santi. Hello, Santi, for the NFT project management. Lauren for her always amazing leadership. And let's see, here I'd like to praise Melody, Rainer, Claire, Kotabi, Danny, Giant Kin for outreach and the Connect working group. Also Mo for welcoming newbies. Dev's team, Monique and Mateo and everybody else. And also Rodri, Lulu, and Marco for design. Lulu and Marco are helping me out. Rochelle and Mitch for HR. Sam for Give Power. Oh, I guess that's it.
Oh, it's time.
Yeah, woohoo! Okay, and did Kotabi, did you go?
Not yet, but thank you for sending me to me. Hey everyone, I'm just going to start because otherwise I will not have enough time. I want to praise Amal for being so involved in the growth strategy and bringing so many good ideas. You're doing great, man. I want to praise Mitch because he actually suggested that we should meet in Mexico now that he's here. And I think super important to build community offline too. So praise Mitch, meet you in a bit. I want to praise Todd for getting involved. And for meeting again. We talked recently, sort of. So it's great to see you here now and getting so involved and doing so much. I want to praise Lauren for her amazing work at the communities team and the Give Economy and being a great moderator and just being everywhere. I want to praise Melody, Rainer, and Clara for having such an amazing push to help new adopters to come in. And I want to praise a lot of people that I will do on the channel. I'll send it to Gil Royale. Have you gone?
No, not yet. Hey, guys. Oh, man, so many people, so much praise. My list is short, though, because I've been a bit out of touch, but here it goes. I want to praise Freshell for payouts, praise Bodhisattva for being a great liaison to Power Insight, praise Power Insight. I have to dig out their nicknames for testing some stuff for us and highlighting issues. Praise Mike Brunt for joining the security call. Praise Moshi Hub for amazing DevOps, getting in there. Praise our devs. You know who you are. You rock. Praise Mitch for nudging us to harden the DAO infrastructure and providing some support when needed. Praise Bonnet, if he's on our server, for hacking with me in Amsterdam. And I'll tell you all about my hack project very soon. Maybe at the community spotlight next week. That's really all I've have here. There should be more praise, but I might give it in a praise channel. Who is missing? Did you go, Mike?
You don't, sorry, when you said Mike, is there more than one Mike here?
Nope, just you, man.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I'd like to praise Griff for letting me in here in the first place, and Christopher for guidance on the praise Dockerization project, Brody Zappa for great attention to security and helping me learn many things too. Jelly Royale for interviewing me and allowing me to get in here, and also Ahmad for interviewing me and letting me get in here, and Heather for a great HR onboarding interview. And that's it from me. Thank you.
Do you want to gamble and pass it to someone?
Sorry about that. Brody Zapfer?
Oh no, Brody already went.
It's too quick for me. Let's have a look. What about Ahmed?
No, he went too. Oh no.
Blast.
Yeah, sorry.
Miss Jean hasn't gone.
Okay.
Yes, I haven't praised yet. So hello everyone. I want to praise Monique for guiding me on how to work on spotting and creating or reporting issues for the DOP. I want to also praise Mitch for accommodating all my questions about certain tasks. I want to praise Griff for introducing me to more people in Giveth. I want to pass it to Shan.
Hi guys, I'm Shans. I'm in other DAOs. I got acquainted to the Giveth back in 2020, but I was on and off in Common Stack, then TEC. I'm in Bankless, Orca, Aragon. So yeah, now I'm here. I know Ahmed because I met him in Dubai. So I guess I thought let me give Giveth a try.
Nice to see you, man. Welcome.
Yeah, well, welcome, Shans. And normally we give praise. I don't know if you want to dish any praise to anyone. No, I'll let you free. But next time, the pattern is that you dish praise to people and then
praise Griffith for starting an amazing job, amazing DAO. Perfect.
Thanks, Shans. Let's throw it to Mitch.
Thanks, Griff. I'd like to praise Griff and Giant Kin for pushing on the Rory pool parameterization. Ahmad and Freshell for working on the documents for the HR upgrade. Monique for just being an amazing PM and just keeping all the ducks in a row with this army of devs that we have. And I'd like to praise Chad5 for getting the Gnosis and Giveth proposal up on Gnosis. And where the hell is our praise channel? There it is. I'd like to praise Sugar for getting all those posts up for ETH Denver. Griff for pushing forward the contributor vesting issue. Lauren, Amin, and Cherik for getting the Give Farm up lightning fast. Sem for all the smart contract help and finding a quick solution to get our Aragon governance moving. And Danny for leading the governance call in my stead. And Lauren for her Twitter work.
Time.
Yeah. Okay, there's more in the channel. And I will pass it to Nicola, if she's back.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. I want to praise everyone on the team and the passion and the dedication that we all keep showing up and building something so amazing. I want to praise also Ashley for making time and space, and enjoying the last week of her vacation while getting ready to be back next week. I want to praise Melody for great support and always being super interactive during the verification process and all her initiative and all the whole Connect group. I love the movement. I want to praise Clara and Mitch for all guidance around tracking and how to actually fill my task that I sign up for. I want to praise Carlos for being awesome support buddy anytime that I reach out even with my own errors, my questions. I want to praise Monique and the whole design team that are just developing amazing dApp on the verification process, which is really exciting. So, yeah,
Right, we're at 45. So
Uh-huh.
sorry.
Who's next? Who's next? Justin, have you gone?
We did.
Now we hear you.
Yeah, sorry. So I want to praise Mo for working together on Give Power. He has been very awesome to work with. I want to praise Rodri for being a very great teammate. I want to praise Monique for being always there and being very quick to actually respond to issues as soon as they come up. And I want to praise Lauren for being a superstar. It's like she's always everywhere at once, and then that's really, really great. And I want to praise everybody for being here, for actually building the teams, building the whole platform, the whole community together. And then also special praise to Ali Reza for his quick fix, the design issues that we needed to fix, and then implementing that. And then I pass to, I think, Griff. I don't know who has not gone.
No problem. How about Rainer?
I've gone already.
Oh, okay. Oh, you went already? Did I? Oh, wow. I missed it. Then how about Mo? I think Mo is last.
Thanks. Okay, so I want to praise Josie for working on GiveBack and GiveAware and also user testing. I want to praise Monique for helping with the design issues. I want to praise Lauren for working on the GiveAware non-stop. Praise to Rodri for new design. To Rami for working on similar project, and also praise to Cherry for adding the loading bar. It was very tiny, but I really like it. That's it.
Excellent. Thank you. Yeah, you were the last one. That's it. So I think we can just get started with our regular scheduled programming. Welcome to another auspicious number, 1111, or I guess just 111. Community call 111. And as you all know, praise is something we do all the time. It's not just on Thursdays. So anytime you see someone doing good work in Giveth, go ahead and dish praise to them, and in any channel in Discord, !praise. And yeah, and those praises will eventually turn into actual Give tokens, which is super fun. And some big announcements. If you haven't donated yet for round 9, make sure to get in there and get that PO app, get that sweet PO app. You got 24 hours before the end of the round. And if you want to give any feedback, oh man, we love it. Oh, thank you so much. So much praise to anyone who gives anybody feedback. It's really valuable. Fill out this contributor form, the giveth.typeform.com/contributor, and there you can give feedback on anybody. You can send really nice notes. Man, I just love how this person's doing all this great work. You could also give constructive feedback, which is always welcomed in our community. And then you can also make it anonymous if you'd like. And this feedback form will be given to that person's buddy and presented to them in the next buddy review call that they have. And of course, if you want a really meaty buddy review call, you can give yourself a self-review using this other type form. This is how we stay flat as an organization, but still get those feedbacks that managers often give without managers. So yeah, and then we can just jump into the working group section of our call and dive into the community circle, whose mission is to be the living, breathing core of Giveth, an ecosystem of collective support, abundance, and communication, where we cultivate relationships and assist in innovative projects. So I'll just toss it over to Lauren for communications.
And keep sharing your screen. I'm going to share mine to click a bunch of tabs and things, but for the stream, it's nice to see yours. Awesome, cool. Thanks. So in the world of communications, Point Art has officially announced their app. So it's like you can basically upload Ukrainian artwork, and then when people buy that artwork, the donation goes to Unchained Fund, and then the donation is going through Giveth backend, so they actually get givebacks. Anyway, it's really cool. So there's this great Giveth thread about our partnership with Unchained Fund, how it is now, and how we're hoping to expand. You've heard people praising Santi throughout this time. Santi's working on creating the coordination with Point Art. So check out this tweet if you want to learn a little bit about Point Art and a little bit about our plans with them. Also, in the world of Twitter, well, just things are slow because great. Givebacks Round 8 is out. Givebacks Round 8 went out yesterday or the day before, so if you haven't claimed already, claim your POAP. Also, praise Billy for this awesome intro to DAO's video panel that he was speaking on. It was great. Willie was great. Oh man, I can't do the tabs. I just can't do the tabs. If you click on all the links in the slide, you'll see connections to active tweets that were happening this week. So one such thing is just chilling about Griff's talk, the biggest Web3 opportunity, which is really public goods and like creating microeconomies out of projects that are providing public goods. There's a lot of funding going. Actually, $10.5 trillion was spent in 2021 by governments on the public goods sector in the U.S. alone, and that's just spending. So it's a huge opportunity for us to create better systems there. So check out that tweet and share that concept. Also last week, Melanie and I spoke at this FRO conference. It was a conference targeted to fundraisers online. So there's a great tweet thread which kind of summarizes some of the things that we were talking about, which was posted by Resources Alliance, who is the group who is sharing that project. There's also a bunch of projects coming in from the fundraising conference who are asking more about Giveth and how to get on, how to start raising funds. Also, this Giveth growth strategy doc is like the marketing doc that Sim put together that is a living document that we're working on. And the comms team is looking at ways that we can target like our different audiences. So we kind of identified the audiences of donors, projects, builders, partners, and Give token holders. And we're going to be creating strategic messaging so that we're actually kind of hitting each of those groups on a weekly basis. Also coming soon is the April newsletter. Praise Ahmad for putting that together. And we're also really close to being finished the Giveth Donor 101 series. The last video, I think, was recorded. And so it's like, yeah, we're basically almost done that. Also, I put this section on the comm slide, which is like tweets from friends, which are tweets mentioning Giveth or related to Giveth, which are totally awesome and worth stealing. If you click on the first one, it's actually a really long tweet thread from the Token Engineering Commons, which is explaining conviction voting, like why conviction voting and where it came from. It's a great tweet thread, and we use conviction voting in the garden, so I totally recommend checking that out. They gave shout outs to Giveth for using conviction voting in our garden. Also, we have Martin Kottman, who's tweeting about Givebacks Round 9 and the projects that he's donating to. He's got like 25,000 followers and just shilling about Giveth. So give that a retweet and a like. Also, Gnosis Chain is sharing about a Giveth project, which is about land regeneration in Colombia. I always really like to share Griff's awesome tweets about Giveth and give back. Somebody was asking, like, how can givebacks be sustainable? How can donations go to the project and also something goes to the donor? And this is like one of these amazing systems that made possible by Web3 and issuance. So that is there as well, and a little self-shill with which talking about degens and regens being the same people. Also, I wanted to just put this image here because it's so glorious on the comm slide, the new About Us page. So if you go to the About Us page on the Giveth platform, we have this new awesome design graphic that Rodri created and put together, and it has a bunch of our smiling faces, and it really, really makes me happy to see it there. So just wanted to share that all with you as well, and I will pass it to I'm passing it to the Giveth Connect working group. Maybe that's Melody or Rainer.
And just really quick, I want to give a shout out to Carlos, who looks like Martin Kopelman donated to the EFF. Great job on the change integration. We didn't even have to promote it. Super cool. Sorry. Throw it out to Melody.
You're on mute, Melody.
Sorry, I'm just looking for the slide. Okay, so the updates is that after last week's strategy session, which we found super helpful, we actually further synthesized the data. So if you are still interested to take a look at people's brainstorming and ideas, you can go to the Miro board and take a look and how, comments and stuff like that. And outreach, I've been doing a lot of outreach lately. Other than speaking at the conference, I was also speaking at a panel discussion yesterday in Seattle. and discovered a lot about nonprofits. Actually, it's a great learning process for me, and also passing the knowledge on what I've learned. I see how the Giveth product actually would fit in which segments of the projects. I see we're starting to see project going into segments and how Giveth product fit or not fit. Verification, the new app design of the intake form, I think it's really, really important for the Connect group members and also verification team to give feedback, because we see it as a great opportunity to actually fix some of the problems before and get information that we weren't getting before. So yeah, take a look, follow the link and take a look at the design document if you haven't done so. What's coming up is follow up with the strategy session. We want to focus on better understanding which kinds of donors and projects to focus on and which philanthropy, investment, and profit networks to reach out to. And that's going to happen hopefully in 2 weeks. And project office hours. So Kotabi had a great suggestion in our Connect group call on Tuesday to have a project office hour so that project can kind of meet each other, socialize, and ask questions as well. And also we want to provide fundraising training opportunities so that projects can be more active in fundraising and getting donors for the platform as well, obviously, for their own success. Yeah, so that's me. I'll pass it back to Grit.
Unmuting is really hard sometimes. So next is the Platform Circle, whose mission it is to empower our contributors with the knowledge and resources to build and maintain platforms that bridge communities, meet users' needs, and advance blockchain technology. And so, of course, we have to start with the Development Working Group. I think Mateo's taking it this round. Thank you, Mateo. Thank you, Melody. Passing it back.
Yeah, cool. Thank you, Riff. Next slide, please. For the development team, this week was really great. For the front end, we have a new version, which is 2.0.4. And the Give and Die pool Unity 2 is ready to roll, expected in your nearest Give firm today. There is going on a new research for the Stripe integration to allow donations using fiat. We are waiting for a response so we can begin the development. There is an improvement for the donation flow, so no donations are lost. There is a work in progress about gamification on the givebacks. So we are going to improve the UX so the user feels more able to donate and get giveback. And the new verification form is also a work in progress. For the backend, there are many bugs fixed, particularly the Fox Honey pool that bothered our asses yesterday is now fixed. Donation flow also was improved in the backend side. Some upgrades on the admin bro. There is a work in progress right now on the authentication microservice. It's going to be the first microservice in our new architecture. And the Give API for third parties is also almost ready to initiate a prototype, which is going to happen in about 1 or 2 days. Griff, I think that's it. Essentially, wait for the Give Die pool. I think that's going to be the best for this week, and Lauren is going to talk about it next.
Do you want to take it, Lauren?
You can go to the next slide. So, Give Economy Working Group. So in the world of Give Economy things, I just wanted to put this first because it just feels so good to clean things up. UniV3 rewards have been distributed to their rightful owners, and the middle finger streams are over, so it's we can really put that behind us now. Feels good. Also, as Mateo mentioned, the Give Die UniV2 pool is going to go up today with the countdown, and I think that you'll be able to stake, unstake. I'm working out just last minute details, but rewards will start on Saturday. So if you get in early, you can actually start earning rewards as soon as they start flowing, and that's a really great opportunity. Also, Give Power design and contracts are moving along. We had a meeting this past Wednesday with Sem. We're talking about the contracts. I have a meeting with Mo tomorrow to go over the last iteration of the design. If you wanted to get a sneak peek in there, you could check out the Figma. Also, Regen Farms Prospective DAOs. Just checked in with Chris about Cult DAO. We're waiting on them to pass the proposals to get the rewards coming in. And Dan is going to be taking over, doing a lot of the outreach to other DAOs. We have other interested parties like UBI. I have a call with Santi soon, Popcorn Cow, Colony, Regen Network. We kind of got all these feelers out in the space that people are interested in Regen Farms. I'll keep you posted when any of them solidify. Also, retroactive givebacks. Everything is organized and in place. Really just kind of need to put the votes through to get that out. Research side of things, regen pool for the angel vault. We're talking about setting up a regen form to pool to borrow Fae so that we can have a beefy angel vault, and we need to parameterize this regen pool. So we have a meeting on Friday at 12 p.m. Mountain Time. This is what this meme is about. It's like you too could be like this great guy in the corner wearing a hat, enjoying the param parties. Oh, nice. Oh, you made that meme too. That's so funny. I didn't notice. Oh, cool. So join tomorrow, 12 p.m. Mountain Time, if you're interested in helping to parameterize this regen pool and make sure that it is well designed for Giveth. Also, token swap. So the water vote has passed. So water's getting set up soon. Mitch is doing a lot of coordination in there in the Telegram group. Fox and No are also in progress. And as mentioned before, all those other ones are already done. And also we had Vishnu from Gitcoin come and jump into our Give Economy research call. We're trying to create more of a collaborative effort with Gitcoin on token swaps. We can support them with some of our experiences, and they can support us with bringing in new contacts. And we're also going to potentially, I think, create soon a token swap with GTC and Give. So that's cool and fun and happening in the Give Economy research group. That's all I have. So I can pass it to the design working group. Maybe it's Mo, or maybe it's Tossin.
Hello. So, update for the design working group. So we are still working on Give Power, and then you can actually take a look at the Figma link from the slide, and the designs are coming along, and then we are iterating and then trying to improve and making it the best feature for now. And then also we are also improving and updating designs, fixing minor issues. So basically we are firefighting, putting out fires, and so that we can actually improve the overall experience on the platform. And then we are also working on the givebacks user flow, gamification, and making it more interactive and more informative. So you have an idea of you have a more general idea of how the giveback works per donation. And then we're also working on the POAP for your giveback runs. So expect that very soon. And then usability testing, at least for this round, we are almost done with usability testing, and then the report will soon be out and be shared with everybody. So we do what we're doing, what we look forward to, what we can actually improve, taking everybody's issues into consideration. And then we have also brought the verification form to the DApp. At least it's still a work in progress. So instead of going to verify project owners going outside the platform to verify their project, we've brought the verification into the app. So at least right there from the platform, you are able to verify your project. And there is also a link to that design on slide. And finally, we are hiring. We are always looking for more designers. We're always looking for more superstars to join the team. And you can actually check out open positions at the link provided below. So that is it. So passing to, I think, the governance cycle. Hello?
Trying. My unmute button is stuck, I swear. So thank you so much, Tossi, and welcome to the governance circle section. So this is the governance working group and the DAO working group, and our mission is to progressively decentralize the Giveth decision-making process by building a community and token-based economy around our platform that recognizes contributions, values participation. It's not a typo, it's the governance circle, and rewards altruism. So so let's start with governance. Lots of vacation coming up. You guys are heroes. Way to take care of yourself and take some time for yourselves. It's always appreciated. Ashley is coming back. She's gonna come back. Finally, we missed you, Ashley. Melody's taking some time off. Melody, Monique, and Ramin and Moshe Shahab are all taking a little bit of time off in early May. Congrats. And Amin is off right now, but he'll be back next week. So yeah, leave these guys alone. They're enjoying their vacation. Other updates, don't forget to do your buddy review calls. That's going to be a big one. And with those contribution forms, you can make those buddy review calls even better by giving out some reviews and helping everybody understand what they could do better. So please don't be shy to fill out those type forms. Also, there's still so much action in the HR upgrade chat, so definitely check out that forum post. There was also some action in the add tokens to our givebacks list. It has to be, for a token to qualify for givebacks, you have to add it to the givebacks list. I bet there's some new tokens out. We haven't added too many tokens to our givebacks list lately. So don't be shy if there's some tokens you want to donate. Definitely see if you can get them added to the list. There's also a question about the giving block integration. That might be interesting. We're talking about taking it off. So if you have feelings about that, you want to get in there. And there's vesting. So we're finally getting the vesting out for Q1, it looks like, for Q4 in 2021. And now we're still debating the vesting for future rounds. So definitely get in there and be part of the conversation. And as always, we are hiring. We're hiring like mad. This has actually been a slow month for hiring. We only hired like 7 people. So, definitely welcome Toraif and Moshe Hab, who are helping out with the DevOps side as well, and Mike as well. Although I think you just ended your trial month. And then Benz is coming in to help the Connect group, and I'm sure you've all seen him around. He's been dancing around the community for a while. Santi as well is an old-time newcomer. So welcome, Santi. He's helping out project management with NFTs. Ali Reza is a new front-end dev, and we're so happy to have him and his skill set. He's been really contributing a lot already. Todd Y just came in this week. And is already jumping into a lot of calls, I'm sure. And you may have seen Todd Y from a while ago. He's been a long time Giveth fan and has been around. So welcome to the product management party. And Steve, who's helping us with the Twitter expertise. And this guy sees Twitter as a science. We finally got that guy. After all this time, I've been telling you during this call, we need this guy. We got him. His name's Steve. We're still hiring more, though. We're really looking for an awesome QA tester, someone who can make sure that everything we launch is at the highest standard. We're also looking for a comms lead, senior Solidity developer, UI designers especially, but designers of all types, feel free to apply. And of course, we always need more product and delivery managers and people who are willing to propose to DAOs. If you like hanging out in forums, writing forum posts, and trying to get DAOs to do stuff, we need you on our team. So definitely check out giveth.recruitee.com. There's lots of other ads up there too for other roles. And yeah, with that, I'll pass it to Mitch in the DAO working group.
Thanks, Griff. Well, not a lot to report this week. This is the last week to request NR Give, okay? We'll be ending that on 5th. So go ahead and get that up on the DAO. The DAO should be working now, so that's great. And yeah, the only thing really to talk about is in the Give Garden, there's just one proposal in there, funding support for Common Stack. That's set to pass in a little over 3 days. So that's on track. And yeah, we'll leave it there. And I'll pass it back to Griff.
I'm just going to stop muting. I think I have to stop muting. It just doesn't want to unmute. Okay, community spotlight. We have no one better to give a community spotlight than Danny, our hero and longtime team member, who's got a really cool project, 2 projects it looks like, the Caretakers of the Environment and Sendero Media and Culture Lab. So I'll let you introduce the projects, Danny. Oh no, Danny, are you there? Okay, I'm not the one who's frozen, it's Danny. Danny, you're still muted. Oh no.
Here. Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes we can.
Okay, great. Yeah, okay, this was really exciting. I had fun making this slide here real quick. We've had 3 new projects that came up in San Jose. The 2 that I'm listing here, one of them is called the Caretakers of the Environment. This is a conference that's bringing together high schoolers, delegations from all around the world to come learn from what's happening here in Costa Rica. This is a project of the Fundación Madre Tierra Verde. They are very excited about Giveth. They've been having great success with some of their other projects. So this project that's up here, the conference, I'm going to get to go chat with these guys, these high schoolers from around the world at this conference. They're very, very interested in Web3 and understanding how all of these new technologies can help us take better care of the planet by gathering good data and really educating our young people on how to be good caretakers and stewards of the commons. And then the second project is related to this. This is the Sendero Media and Culture Lab. So this lab is in an amazing little art district of San Jose, and this project is actually related to the request I had put up for having the CR coin listed, which is, how do I say this? So the folks in this community are starting to accept crypto. They're starting to understand how they can use it and interact. And what we want to do with this lab is to help the creators understand how they can engage in the Web3 environment and provide better support and administration so we can actually measure and track the care that we're providing for the earth. So this is a space that's going to provide computers and educators so that young people in the San Jose area can come interact with the different projects, learn how to potentially have careers in the Web3 environment, and also help artists and creators and business owners understand how they can get more involved in crypto. So there's these 2. There's also another project I didn't include on the slide that's a new one. It's called Strengthening the Citizen Water Observatories Network. So one of the reasons why I think these projects are really important to share about with you guys is they all have had success listing a project on Giveth. They're all very interested in the Give economy, and they really want to understand how this can be good for Costa Rica. Everything from changing their image on exports to educating people on how to use these new systems, and then bringing this actually back to the people of Costa Rica. So there are indigenous artisans who have created their products, and they want to figure out how to get these products out and help people know that Costa Rica is more than just pineapples and bananas and coffee and cacao. But there's actually an incredible culture here and amazing people who are connected to the earth and have the plants and the medicines and the knowledge that people in the world are really looking for. So we really believe that through these tools and through the Foundation Madre Tierra Verde helping these various projects reach the rest of the world, that we can provide health and well-being to the people and help them take better care of the planet. That's what I want to share about it. These guys are doing such a good job listing their projects. I hope you guys will click on these links and take a look. They give really good, thorough project descriptions. They create media to share about their products so you actually know who they are and what they're doing. They're connecting with the local governments here, which is very crypto friendly and encouraging people who want to be working here. And they're really interested in hearing from us. This is what's really beautiful is Costa Rica wants to know how they can be even better to help people in the crypto economy and help their economy So it's not just purely based on ecotourism, but it's actually based on taking care of the planet and experiencing nature. And I am happy to take any questions you might have.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Anyone have any questions for Danny and these two awesome projects? I'm just curious about your strategy in general with Giveth and Costa Rica, Danny. Like, these projects are coming from San Jose. Are you trying to expand Diamante Luz to bigger than just this little area? Or like, yeah, how did this come about?
So, the Diamante Luz is the land base there in the valley, but the Diamante Bridge Collective is absolutely intended to be bridging the virtual world to the natural world, bridging the value that certain communities have in abundance to the areas that need them most. So this is really the next step in that strategy. We focused first on the valley where we live to build the relationships with our neighbors. And then we realized that those of us here in the valley, we have a lot of things that they need in the city. And the city has a lot of things that we need in the valley. So this really started with one simple project with the Fundación Madre Tierra Verde. And the people who work on that project in San Jose, they have relationships with us in the valley, and they really see how this can help at a national level. But even beyond that, this really is a global initiative to look at how we can focus where there are a lot of abundant resources and education and information and bring them to the places that need them most. These barrios in San Jose, these are folks who see even a small measure of success with one project on Giveth and realize the capability that they could have to really transform some of these areas and bring economic sustainability to places that are really struggling.
I have a quick point I'd like to make to everyone, really. We have a very large seed collection here in Oregon, and anybody who wants any seeds from that are more than welcome to it. We've got hundreds of thousands of seeds, so it's sort of related to what you just said, Danny, but I just wanted to mention that.
Yeah, seeds are such a valuable asset. There's libraries being created for these seeds, and one of the greatest connecting initiatives here is reforestation. We all know that one of the greatest things we can do is plant more trees, plant more food close to home. These are the things that we know we have abundant out in the wilderness. There's plenty of places to plant trees. But these groups that I'm working with in San Jose, they're actually looking at how to bring that into the city, how to bring food and nature back into the city. And exchanging seeds is one of the best ways we can do that. So thank you for that offer.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Thank you for what you're doing.
Yeah, thank you so much, Danny. Any other questions? A great question, Mike. Any other questions out there? Well, then I'm going to call it. We got 5 minutes to spare, and it's always nice to give everyone a nice break. Thank you so much, Danny, for bringing in so many awesome projects onto Giveth, especially in the Costa Rica area. And thank you all for coming to a fantastic community.